Have you ever felt like life was moving forward without you? Like, no matter how hard you tried, you were stuck in the same place while others raced ahead? Sometimes, the most powerful transformations don't begin with success. They begin with failure, disappointment, and the courage to rise again. Today's story is about a young woman who discovered that your biggest setback can become the foundation for your greatest comeback. This is the story of Claire. Claire grew up in a small town in Oregon. She was bright, creative, and loved writing. Ever since high school, she dreamed of becoming a published author. In college, she poured herself into her first novel. She stayed up late nights typing, rewriting, and imagining the day she'd walk into a bookstore and see her name on the shelf. After 2 years of work, she finally sent her manuscript to publishers. Weeks later, the responses came in. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Some letters were polite, some brutal. Not good enough. We don't see potential. Claire was crushed. The dream she carried for years seemed to vanish in a single word. No. For months, she avoided writing. Every time she opened her laptop, the voice in her head whispered, "You're not good enough. They were right." She took a part-time job at a cafe, hiding her disappointment behind a forced smile. Her friends moved on with careers and successes, while she felt stuck, invisible, and forgotten. One rainy evening, while closing the cafe, her manager, an older woman named Marianne, noticed the sadness in her eyes. "Claire," she said gently, "why do you look so defeated?" Claire shrugged. "I wanted to be a writer, but I guess I wasn't meant to be." Marianne smiled. "Tell me, when you fell off your bike as a kid, did you stay on the ground forever?" Claire shook her head. "Exactly. You got back up, and that's all writing is. Falling, getting back up, and trying again. Failure isn't the end, Claire. It's the training ground." Those words struck her deeply. That night, Claire made a decision. She would stop waiting for someone else's approval. She would write again, but this time for herself. She began waking up at 5 a.m., writing a few pages before work. Her discipline grew. She didn't aim for perfection, only progress. Over time, her writing improved. She posted short stories online, not expecting much. To her surprise, readers began to notice. Comments poured in. "This touched my heart. I needed this today. When's your next story?" Encouraged, Claire started a blog, then self-published her first book. It wasn't a bestseller, but it was hers, and slowly it found its audience. What once felt like failure had become the foundation of her success. Years later, Claire stood in front of a crowd at a local book fair. She had just released her third novel, and her fans eagerly lined up for autographs. As she signed books, a young girl approached her, nervous and shy. She said, I want to be a writer too, but I'm scared I'm not good enough." Claire smiled warmly and said, "I used to feel the same way, but here's the truth. Failure doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means you're learning. And if you keep going, one day you'll surprise yourself." In that moment, Claire realized her greatest victory wasn't just writing books. It was proving to herself and to others that persistence is stronger than rejection. Claire's story reminds us of this powerful truth. Failure is not the end, it's the beginning of resilience. Every rejection, every disappointment, every setback is preparing you for the breakthrough you can't see yet. So if life has told you no, don't give up. Take that no, turn it into fuel, and keep going until you find your yes. Because success doesn't come to those who never fail. It comes to those who never quit. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And don't forget to subscribe for more motivational stories that will help you rise every time life knocks you down. Remember, your biggest setback can become your greatest comeback.